I really had this kind of rock bottom moment where, I was struggling with so much in my life. I had developed chronic insomnia. I'd be up all night crying in the bathroom, just like begging the universe to let me sleep. I just, couldn't be present with my husband, with my daughter. I just really, really struggled. And I felt like my body had completely failed me. I was the healthy one. I was the one who had always worked in the fitness industry, and I'd been an athlete growing up. I had a great diet, and I just thought, why can't I do this one thing that is so easy for so many other people?
Mm.
I had been a Pilates teacher since 2009. And over the years, I'd worked at so many different studios. And one of the studios I worked with, I met a lovely yoga teacher. And I remember she reached out to me around this time and she said, look, I don't know if you're interested, Jen, but I have a friend who teaches fertility yoga. Do you want me to put you in touch with her? Do you want to give it a go? And my initial reaction was like, no, I don't. I don't. What's a bit of yoga going to do? I've just been through another round of IVF. I've literally done everything. How is this going to help? But we were in lockdown. I couldn't go to work. My studio was closed. I had nothing else to do. And so I thought, what is one more thing? I will just try one more thing. So she put me in touch with this lovely lady who just was so supportive. She obviously only works with women who are struggling to conceive. She just was empathetic in a way that I found really, really touching. And so she started these really beautiful, gentle practices for me, which I struggled with because my view of exercise had always been, well, it needs to be hard, it needs to be exhausting, I need to be sweaty, otherwise, like, it's a waste of time. I never really got yoga. I always found it boring. I think,
Mm.
why are we just lying here? Why aren't we doing a plank or some push-ups or something? This is such a waste of time. Just didn't get it. But honestly, it was the one thing that I had never done on my whole fertility journey, and that was just stop and slow down and ask my body for a moment what she needed. It was me this whole time pushing, pushing. Let's take this drug. Let's do, this treatment plan. Let's go and see this doctor. Let's take all of these supplements. And at no stage did I just really sit with my body and ask myself how I felt physically. And that was something that yoga really forced me to do.